Hello students, I hope you have already watched part 1 and part 2 of the third level which I have explained thoroughly. You might have read the chapter carefully and now let's see the summary and some questions which can be asked from this chapter, that is the third level, written by Jack Finney. Let's see the summary first of all. This chapter talks about the protagonist, that is Charlie. He is a man who wished to escape from the harsh realities of present life. He is quite unhappy with the world in which he lives, which is full of hurry, tension, and war. He finds 3 levels on Grand Central Station, although there exist only 2 in reality. He compares this Grand Central Station to a tree with huge branches because he quite often he gets lost in this particular station because it's too large and it has lots of staircases and corridors, so he gets lost. That's why he has compared it with a huge tree with branches. He loses his way on the station and finds himself on third level. The third level where he reaches is entirely different and old fashioned. There he could see the locomotive, the brass spittoons, gas lights, and people with different dresses, different attire, which is completely different from the modern age. He desires to escape to Galesburg, but can't due to modern age currency. When he went to the ticket window clerk told him that the currency he is carrying is not useful in those days, and thus he was about to be arrested in a cheating case. But then he runs out into present and transforms $300 in order to escape to Galesburg in 1894. Let's see the extract based questions. Question number 1. Yes, I have taken the obvious step. I talked to a psychiatrist friend of mine, among others. I told him about the third level. Whom does I stand for? I stands for Charlie, the protagonist of the chapter or the story. B part. What did I talk about? I talked about the third level where he has reached. Where is this third level? This third level is actually located at the Grand Central Station, sorry, which really doesn't exist. Sorry. Name the psychiatrist friend. The name of the psychiatrist friend is Sam. Question number 2. For just a moment, I thought I was back on the second level, but I saw the room was smaller. There were fewer ticket windows and train gates, and the information booth in the center was wood and old looking. Where has the speaker reached? The speaker has reached to the third level. What difference does he notice? He could notice that the room was smaller and the ticket windows were fewer and train gates were also few. Why is there such a difference? Because third level is in 1894, which is quite in contrast to the modern age. Difference between the surroundings of 1894 and present. Why did he reach there? He reached there because he was full of tensions, worries, and problems of his modern age or modern world, and he wanted to escape from this place. So, third level is an imagination, a tool of escaping, where this author has escaped to. Short answer questions. Question number 1. Why did Charlie meet a psychiatrist? Charlie met a psychiatrist since he was in a dilemma. He felt sure that he had been on the third level of the Grand Central Station which actually everyone knows has only two levels. So even the president of the railroads have sweared on the stack of timetables that there were only two levels. So Charlie wanted to confirm it from his psychiatrist friend, and that's why he went to meet him. Question number two: what was the psychiatrist's diagnosis and what proof did he provide? The psychiatrist said that Charlie was unhappy. The modern world, which is full of insecurity, fear, war, and worry, oppressed him and he just wanted to escape. The psychiatrist also told him that his stamp collection, that hobby of stamp collection, was an indication of his desire to seek a temporary refuge from reality, and same was with his collection of first day covers. So this is a proof he provides to Charlie that he wanted to escape. Question number 3: how does Charlie describe Galesburg, Illinois 1894? Charlie describes it as a wonderful town with a leisurely way of life, with big old frame houses, huge lawns, tremendous trees, and peaceful world. During summer evenings, people sat in their lawns with men smoking cigars, women waving palm leaf fans, and the First World War was 20 years away, and the second was 40 years into the future. Question number 4: what is a first day cover? When a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors buy some and use them to mail envelopes to themselves on the very first day of sale, and the postmark proves the date. So the envelope is called a first day cover, and they are not opened. You just put a blank paper inside the envelope. How was Charlie often lost on the Grand Central Station? Charlie had gone to Grand Central Station hundreds of times. However, he was always lost in mazes and corridors. Once he entered a tunnel and came out in the lobby of a hotel. Another time he had entered into a tunnel and reached to an office building. So this is how he has often been lost there. Question number 6: how and why did Charlie compare the Grand Central to a huge tree? Charlie always found new tunnels and staircases at the Grand Central Station. He had been to this station hundreds of times. Still, every time when he goes there, he is lost. So he begins to suspect that Grand Central was like a huge tree. It used to push out new corridors and tunnels like the roots of a tree or the branches of a tree. Every now and then, the tree is growing in the same manner. The station is also growing, and its doorways and corridors are all quite complicated to understand and remember. So this is how he compared to a huge tree. Question number 7: why did Charlie rush back from the third level? Charlie wanted two tickets for Galesburg. He wanted that he and his wife would go to Galesburg and live a relaxed life. But when he offered the fare, his money was different looking from the money of those days. The money he was carrying was in reality the modern age money. The clerk thought the money was fake and he threatened to get Charlie arrested because he thought that Charlie was cheating. So in now Charlie realized that even the jails were not good. Jails were not good even in 1894. So he rushed back from the place to escape. Sorry. Now let's see long answer questions. discuss the importance of Sam's letter to Charlie. Charlie, the protagonist of the story, gives up hope of ever finding the third level again and resumes his hobby of collecting stamps. Because once, when he has transformed his money, that is $300, into old currency, he went to that place to find out third level several times, but he could not find it. And now he started moving towards stamp collection. It's then that he comes across the first day cover, which he had not seen before and should not have been there. It carried the stamp of July 18, 1894 and had been posted from Galesburg, Illinois. As he reads the content of the letter, a shocked Charlie realizes that it was from Sam, his psychiatrist friend. Though he had earlier hoped that the third level existed, now he had actually found it and had been there for 2 weeks. So Sam, who had completely refused or denied the existence of third level, still he was living there for 2 weeks. Very different from the modern world full of stress, worry, and insecurities. Sam describes it as a peaceful place full of warmth and friendly people and an old world charm. He urges Charlie or invites Charlie and Louisa not to stop there, search, and not give up till they find the third level. So, Sam reaffirms Charlie's conviction about the existence of the third level, which Charlie had lost till now. So, this is the importance of Sam's letter to Charlie, that it once again ignites the hope of third level in Charlie's mind. Let's see question number 2. The third level explores an intersection of time and space. Exactly. In this third level chapter, Jack Finney gives time travel a new dimension through his protagonist Charlie. The third level is the point where the past and the present meet. One evening, when Charlie was coming back from his work, Charlie finds himself in the third level of the Grand Central Station in New York. He discovers that things were different and realizes that he was back in 1894. It was the period that Charlie loved to be in. So Charlie was quite excited and he went to buy 2 tickets to Galesburg, to which his friend Sam interprets as his desire to escape the stress of modern living. Later, Sam himself withdraws all his savings and exchanges it for 1894 currency. He thus is able to cross time and reach a quiet and peaceful past where his services as a psychiatrist would not be required. So, Louisa believes that one can cross the time dimension only after Sam's letter of affirmation. Thus, the happiness of all the 3 characters of the story revolve around the third level. It gives a different hope to each one of them. Let's discuss question number 3. Charlie wanted to go home quickly, but he reached the third level. How did he get there? So, this is quite simple. You can attempt it on your own as well. Charlie was late at office one night and he wanted to go home quickly. He decided to take the subway from Grand Central Station. When he went to the Grand Central Station, um, he went to first level, then he moved to the second level. He found an arched doorway and was lost in the corridor where he was slanted downwards. He thought it to be wrong. He thought he was lost, but he continued walking. He found nobody on the way. From there, he took a sharp turn to the left. He went down a short flight of stairs. For a moment, he thought he had once again come back to the second level. However, everything there seemed to be quite different and old fashioned. There were fewer ticket windows. The information booth in the center was made of wood and looked very old. It was then he realized suddenly that he had reached the third level. So that's all for today. Thank you.